Ow! Ow, be careful!
I am careful. Elizabeth, you are my only customer who complains during a hand treatment.
I'm the only customer with delicate, sensitive skin. Ow!
Indeed, you have beautiful skin.
So I'm told.
Okay, now we have to leave your left hand in warm water for a while. Would you like a magazine to look at?
Sure, thank you. That's interesting.
What?
There's an article on diets. The perfect diet. Weight loss guaranteed.
What does it say?
The cabbage soup diet.
The cabbage soup diet?
Yes. Eat cabbage soup and you can lose 3 kilos in only a week. And if you avoid all fats and sugars, you can lose up to 6 kilos in the second week.
I don't think diets work.
Why is that?
Well, I have breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, and I eat almost as much as I want, and I don't gain weight.
You are indeed quite thin. How is that possible?
First, I eat a balanced diet. I go to the disco every Saturday. I do the housework twice a week. Finally, instead of taking the tube, I walk home from work every day.
Well, I don't know if that works for everybody.
Diets are just a fad, a fashion. But after all, as I said, I am certainly not overweight.
Overweight? Neither am I.
Hi everybody, how are you doing? Today we're going to talk about diets. Interesting subject, right? I am afraid there are a lot of people who have weight problems. Today we're going to learn terms and verbs related to weight and diets. Mrs. Knight is having a hand treatment and behaves as if Chloe were torturing her. Mrs. Knight is not an easy client. While waiting, Mrs. Knight reads a magazine and finds an interesting article. Can you remember the title? The Perfect Diet. Weight loss guaranteed. Very appealing. You go on a diet when you eat less food or only particular types of food for medical reasons or because you want to become thinner. With the cabbage soup diet, you can lose 3 kilos in only a week. You can lose or gain weight. What does Chloe think? Right, she doesn't believe in diets. She says, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and I eat almost as much as I want. And I don't gain weight. Lucky girl. As Mrs. Knight notices, she is quite thin. You can be thin, skinny, or heavy, fat. As Mrs. Knight is very surprised, Chloe says, I eat a balanced diet. A balanced diet is a diet that contains adequate amounts of all the necessary nutrients required for healthy growth and activity. Then Chloe does a lot of physical activity. What does she do every Saturday? Right, she goes to the disco. She also does the housework twice a week and walks home from work instead of taking the tube. Chloe says that diets are just a fashion. But after all, it's not her problem because she's not overweight. Overweight means fat. The opposite is underweight. Obviously, it's advisable to be of average weight. Time to go. I think I'll have a piece of cake. Whoops, what did I say? I'm going to eat an apple. Okay? Bye.
My dear Felicity, I am so glad you followed my advice.
Are you talking about my holiday in Brazil?
Sure. What else?
Yes.
It must have been an unforgettable experience.
Unforgettable, yes.
You don't seem very happy. Is there something the matter?
Well, I can't say what I saw made me happy.
What do you mean?
In Brazil, there are lots of environmental problems. Pollution is just one of them.
Uh-huh.
In Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, you can hardly breathe with all the smog.
Maybe you are exaggerating. Did you visit other parts of the country?
Right. I forgot to mention the deforestation of the Amazonian rainforests. Our tour guide told us that there are many endangered species due to the greenhouse effect.
Felicity, you are right. But you must not forget all the efforts taken to save our planet.
Seems to me there's not much to save.
You can't say that. We are doing a lot to protect endangered species, make use of renewable forms of energy, tackle climate change.
It's all right for you if you believe in all of this.
Felicity, I am so sorry.
So am I.
No, I am sorry because next time I will suggest something less expensive. What about a walk in the city center?
With all those exhaust fumes.
Hi, I hope you've done a few warm-up exercises because today we have quite a lot to cover. In fact, we are going to talk about the problems of our planet. We will learn about some of today's environmental problems and what can be done about them. As you have seen, Felicity has followed Dr. Fraser's advice and has gone on holiday to Brazil, right? Is she happy? Not very. She says that Brazil has a lot of environmental problems. Environment refers to our habitat and our general living conditions. One of the most relevant environmental problems is pollution, which is the deterioration of water, air, etc., owing to harmful substances. There are many kinds of pollution, such as water, air, noise pollution. Air pollution is also called smog. You find smog mostly in cities, and it's caused by a mixture of smoke, gases, and chemicals. Dr. Fraser tries to change the subject of their conversation and asks Felicity if she has visited other areas of the country. Do you remember what she talks about? Right. The deforestation of the Amazonian rainforests. A rainforest is a forest in a tropical area which is subject to continual rain. Besides deforestation, there is the problem of endangered species. Endangered birds, plants, species refer to animals or plants which risk extinction due to the fact that there are very few surviving species. One of the main causes of this is the greenhouse effect, which refers to an increase in our planet's temperature. Dr. Fraser tries to emphasize the positive side of these topics. You must not forget all the efforts done to save our planet, including the fact that we protect endangered species, make use of renewable types of energy, and tackle climate change. To tackle means to make determined efforts to deal with a difficult challenge. Unfortunately, Felicity is inconsolable. Even when Ray suggests a walk in the city center, she is worried about exhaust fumes, that is gas ejected from vehicles such as cars or buses. Well, I will go for a walk in the city center anyway. See you in the next training session. Keep practicing. Bye.